Welcome to today's video, Isaiah 41 verse 10 explained. Fear thou not, for I am with thee, be not dismayed, for I am thy God, I will strengthen thee, yeah, I will help thee, yeah, I will uphold thee with the right hand of my righteousness. Isaiah 41 verse 10 comes from a chapter in the book of Isaiah where God is addressing his people, Israel, during a time of great fear and uncertainty. The Israelites were under threat from surrounding nations and felt the weight of their circumstances. But God, through the prophet Isaiah, reassures them of his unwavering presence and his powerful protection. This verse, spoken to a people who felt vulnerable and overwhelmed, reveals God's promises to his chosen people. It is important to remember that the Israelites were not just facing physical threats but also spiritual challenges. God's message is clear. Despite the external pressures, He is their protector and will never abandon them. Though this verse was originally directed to Israel, its truths resonate deeply for all believers today, as it speaks of God's character, His omnipresence, omnipotence, and eternal love. In Isaiah 41 verse 10, God begins by commanding, "Fear thou not." This is a direct call to reject fear, which often paralyzes us in moments of trial and hardship. God immediately follows this command with the reason why, "For I am with thee." Here, the assurance of God's presence is the antidote to fear. This means that no matter how dark or difficult the situation might seem, God's presence provides the comfort and strength we need to face it. Next, he says, "Be not dismayed." Dismay refers to feeling hopeless or overwhelmed by circumstances. God is asking us to resist falling into despair. He reinforces this by saying, "For I am thy God." This personal affirmation, "I am thy God," tells us that God is not a distant or indifferent deity. He is our personal God, involved in the very details of our lives, offering his steadfast support and care. God continues, "I will strengthen thee." This is a powerful promise. When we are weak, physically, emotionally, or spiritually, God is the one who imparts his strength. We don't have to rely solely on our own ability to endure, for he is ready to fortify us in our time of need. Then God says, "Yeah, I will help thee." This help is not just any form of assistance, but divine help. It's a reminder that God's resources are limitless and that his help is always effective. His help goes beyond what we can do for ourselves, stepping in where human ability fails. Finally, the verse concludes with the words, "I will uphold thee with the right hand of my righteousness." The right hand symbolizes authority and power in biblical